Well, we'll be joining Sean in a few moments' time back down on the track, and I can tell you that it is a little bit blustery, but not nearly as badly as we'd feared yesterday. It looks like that a big storm has moved north, fortunately. So the rain that had been predicted yesterday will have good, clean racing, not just today, but tomorrow, and then Sunday there is a lot. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, 16 turns and 5.5 kilometres in length. It is one of the longer circuits on the rolling start, so there'll be one formation lap, and then they will line back up in 2x2 formation with Burritt leading on any lap in the circuit. So if someone is quicker than you in turn 7 and you've got the edge on them in turn 8, well, you get a chance to see what your rivals are doing and where you're better and where you need to make up speed, what the car can do. And now, of course, they're not limited by the cars, all driving the same cars. There are, of course, the GT3 and the GT4 and the Cup cars, but it is all Audi. Yasser Shahin on the third row of the grid. Alex Au and Jeffrey Z so leads the championship by just 6 points over Burritt Bakhti. Burritt, of course, starting from pole position with Haryanto down in third, so that... Well, we are just moments away from race time here at the Shanghai International.
Well, it certainly has been getting higher and higher. To see someone like Sunjing Zhu do what he's done, he's back on the front row. He has been a standout. We're underway. The lights have gone out, and that is the car on the left of screen. Burritt Bakhti in the middle. Andrew Haryanto, we saw him do just this at Adelaide, the first round of the championship, and he dives around the outside of Burritt Bakhti, cuts across to the apex. Jingzhou back to third. Yasser Shahin
to get a solid result here. He is the championship leader, but just by 6 points. Racing was getting in amongst the back end of them, so expect him to be back.
As Alex Au pulls to the inside, he's not going to do it there. How close are they? And Andrew Haryanto too deep under brakes down at turn 14. So too Yasser Shahin runs right off the circuit, opens the door for Alex Au and might lose a position to Jeffrey Lee. Burritt Bakhti, he's won 3 already. He's quite happy to take a 4.
But they're fierce competitors. When you're going side by side like that, how much are they thinking, you know what, we've got championship points at stake here. This is very early in the race weekend. The last thing we want to do is take each other out.
It's interesting, we just had a TCR Asia race, and I was talking to Alex Young, 3-time Cup champion, about his young charge, Mitchell Chia. He's only 20 years of age, and he said the one big thing I've got to try and do is in that every season. In fact, memorable last year in the AM Cup, or the AM Plus Cup battle, with Bakhti crosses to the inside, it's a drag race down to turn 14. Can the young Thai driver take it from the Indonesian? And Andrew Haryanto in Adelaide surprised everybody to go from 4th to 1st by the first corner and then charge away for the opening win of the year. Contact as they go down to turn 1, and an outside braking move from Jingzhou, who's going to make it 3 wide. We've seen a lot of this in the past at Shanghai. It really makes the racing interesting, and this has got very, very interesting. This is for the championship. This is for the lead of the race, and Burritt Bakhti from pole positions back to the front of this field.
Now look at Alex Au there in 4th position. He's looking to go past Jingzhou into 3 as he was heavy on the brakes. He has now got there, but Jingzhou's coming back. How far can Alex Au? Can he take another one here?
He may well do. I mean, we saw that in qualifying. He is a...
And it looks like Bao Jinlong has had to pull out early in this race.
I was talking to Martin Rupp, who will share that car with him in the close. Look at these packs. Nobody has got a great advantage. They're not pulling away. These are identical Generation 2 Audi R8 LMS GT3 cars, as Alex Au dives up the inside down to the braking point at turn 14 to take position 2 away from Andrew Haryanto. So GT4, and GT4, the ideal stepping stone to GT3, but you have to remember, as one of the leading one-make categories in the world, the Audi Sport R8 LMS Cup uses a full-spec GT3 car. So the beautiful thing of this category is these cars will also appear in other championships. Ryan Liu and Anderson Tsunoda.
Well, back out the front of the field, Burritt Bakhti has slightly increased his lead over Alex Au to
1.8 for Alex Au. It's going to refresh this time round. We'll see what the times are. 2:07.95 for Alex Au last time round. Now it was roughly the same. 2:08.39 for Burritt. 2:08.24 for Alex Howe, the lead one. He's in position 3, but no denying the race leader, the number 59, Singer, Plan B by Absolute, their overall wear rate. So you're playing a strategy game all the time. So there are variables in this, but certainly temperature is one of them.
And we're talking, of course, about incremental games, nothing huge, but when you have the top 6 on the grid qualifying within half a second, this makes a massive difference.
It makes a massive difference, and it could be just down to a wing angle. It could be down to the way...
Over Yasser Shahin in that race for the 3rd seat in the Spa 24-hour race, but now very, very much additional experience. I saw Yasser just a moment before qualifying. He was getting his fingers massaged by the masseuse in the back just to limber everything up so he's as reflective as possible as the car is moving around these turns at top speed. But, like, you know, absolutely what the professionals at any level of motorsport would be getting.
Well, they're successful business people. So the 3 car, that's where the GT3 makes it up over the course of a lap.
Well, good battle.
To last lap. Sorry, Mark.
Who, coming into this race, was 6 points ahead, will only be getting 15. So
and this is just another new addition as Alex Howe's closing right in under brakes at the end. He's giving it one last push. Birabirambakti just 2 corners. Alex Howe's trying hard, but he's not going to do it. And win number 4 for Birabirambakti. Brilliant drive from former AM Cup champion Alex Howe. And there is, well, he was the points leader coming in. Not so sure he's going to be the points leader now. These are provisional results. Andrew Harrianto across the line for position 3.
And Sean, if you'd looked at the results, you'd see Burit Birambakti qualify in pole position, and Burit Birambakti
position is very low, very much lower than a road car. So you're kind of looking just across the windowsill. You can see Burit Birambakti, how low he's sitting. You're sitting further back in the car, a little bit more towards the centre. Everything. You can't use your peripheral vision like you would normally use just sitting in a normal road car. You've got to take all these factors in: the noise, the smell, the heat, everything.
Ray competing for on the Friday and the Saturday. So that's a bonus, if you will, and a lot of them have chosen to take that.
Well, one that hasn't is Yasser Shahin. At the moment, he's not entered in SIC 888. Now, if he loses 10 championship points in this battle with Sun Jing Zhu by not entering, I think you might see a surprise Australian entry on Sunday.
And we'll have to check the rule book in terms of whether those 10 extra points count just for the championship or also for the China seat in the Spa 24-hour. We're tripping ourselves up here as we see
the traditional
race
hug
winner being congratulated by Martin Kuhl and Ingo Mata.
Yeah, Ingo will be happy about that. Well, that's good, TC. That's the camaraderie. Because if we go back to Ningbo, remember down at turn 1, the first race at Ningbo, and Andrew Harrianto drove down the inside, clipped the curb, threw him sideways into Burit Birambakti, wiped Burit Birambakti off the circuit. He had a terrible opening race. He came back and won the second race, but Andrew was, well, you saw how devastating.
Mr. Burit Birambakti from Team Singhar Plan B by Absolute Racing, congratulations! 恭喜获得 GT3 组别第1名的车手是来自 Singhar Plan B by Absolute Racing 车队的 Burit Birambakti， 掌声恭喜 ！Congratulations to all the drivers. Now may I see? As an added bonus, we have an honor cell phone as a prize for the winner of GT3 Cup. 作为奖励 GT3 组别的冠军车手，我们还送给他荣耀手机一台，恭喜！ Now let's welcome 副总经理潘永永先生为获得亚军的车手颁奖，有请。恭喜恭喜获得亚军的车手，也谢谢潘永永先生。 Now let's welcome Mr. 再次把掌声送给所有的获奖车手，谢谢他们的精彩表现。Congratulations to all the winning drivers. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen， 要把掌声再次送给他们。
Very congratulations, and it's a very exciting race for us to watch. But for you, from pole to wing, it seems lots of overtaking moves happen on the track. Would you say a lot of more about your race today?
The beginning, the start is not that great because Javianto get in front of me, but I try to manage to get in front of him back and then stay, keep the distance. Yeah.
How you summarize your first race here in Shanghai?
Oh, it's very difficult. The track, cannot push that much. If you push, you ruin the whole lap. So you have to be very gentle with the car, like I say, and try to manage and don't really look back. Just look, straight.
One more time, congratulations. Enjoy the victory and back up to your guys.